Levi, it's great to see you.
And you, Hugo.
Thank you. Good to chat. What's the reaction been like?
It's been overwhelmingly positive, to be honest. I've had lots of messages on my phone and Instagram. Haven't got quite round to reading or replying to them all, because it genuinely is overwhelming. But it's been very, very positive.
Were you at all worried about what people might say?
At one point, I was, yeah. I always preach about, especially to my friends, about being unapologetically themselves. And
yes.
I felt like I had to then reflect the positivity that I try and give to others. Okay. I think I should just give it to myself.
So why have you decided you wanted to come out with this now?
Throughout COVID, I've had a lot of time to reflect. And over the last 4 years, you know, it's something that's been eating away at me slowly. And, you know, it's not been the only cause, but it's been a part of the cause of my, you know, depression and anxiety at certain parts, and, you know, my drinking at a certain period as well after the X-Factor. I just thought it was important to share, one for myself, but two for others, and if anybody is struggling, I just wanted to be a shining light in that respect.
To the best of my knowledge, there aren't any actively professional rugby players, men that is, that are either have come out as bisexual or gay. You might now become a symbol for that. Is that something you thought about? Is that something that you'd be happy to take on?
I don't see myself as a symbol just because I am bisexual. I'd rather just do what I do and be happy doing what I do and lead that way.
Yep.
And just being me.
Yep.
I just want to do me. Do you know what I mean? Do you, boo-boo?
Well, that is something you are doing. Let's talk about what you do, because last year was your breakthrough year, wasn't it, with Bath? At the same time, you're trying to divide your mental and physical time between performing on the pitch and performing on stage. How was that for you?
For me, you know, I love both of them, and they're both my passions. Yeah. People are questioning that, you know, I'm going to break off and do one, or I'm going to, you know, whether I can do both. And you know what? It's to be seen, but I genuinely, in myself, believe that I can.
Do you think rugby is slightly hypocritical? Because we always encourage players to be able to go off and study business ventures, to take time away from the game for your own mental well-being and everything else. And then the moment you actively do that, especially when it's quite public, we're like, oh, yeah, he's not concentrated, he's not committed.
The conversation we had at Ealing was, you know, they asked me, when you're here, can you give 100% and what's your main priority? I said, when I'm playing rugby, my main priority is rugby. Yeah. And I am a professional rugby player. I want to be a professional rugby player, and I told them one day I want to play for England. So
you moved down to London,
yeah,
based at Ealing for at least a couple of years. Tell me, what does the future look like for Levi Davis?
For me, it's, you know, I'm fully committed to playing for Ealing. I'm really looking forward to, you know, being part of the squad that they've got there.
Yeah.
It's
ambitious,
you know,
club.
Ambitious club, ambitious individual. We work well. And then outside of rugby, you know, music, I'm, you know, looking to release soon. You know, solo artist. You know.
Have you got a name? Is you just Levi Davis?
The Lee Life. On my Instagram.
Oh, I can't. I was just going to... No. We're not allowed to. That was my instinct.
Hey, look, from there.
There we are. So the Lee Life has got a load of tracks coming out.
I definitely have a single coming out this year.
Ooh, exclusive?
Next year.
Can we just get a little taste of what that might be like?
I could probably do, you know, a little section of one of them.
Mate, don't try and make out that I'm twisting your arm to get you to sing. Like, please. Please.
Oh, OK.
OK, go on, if I must.
I keep losing sleep over silly things. My anxiety needs to change before I hit the floor. Hit the floor. And all these strange noises in my head follow me up to bed, and I say no more, say no more. I can see pictures, pictures once more.
Exclusive, the Lee Life exclusive, that's unbelievable. With regards to you and the music you're bringing out, what is all that based on?
That song right there was, so in the words is, I keep losing sleep over silly things. My anxiety needs to change before I hit the floor. It's basically about my depression and my anxiety. And then the chorus is, I can see pictures, is about, you know, I can see a better world for myself and I can see where I want to be. Basically is how I felt when I was younger, when, you know, a bad place. And where I always thought that I could see myself and thought I could get to.
Let's talk about that if you don't mind, because age 7 you went into foster home. Can you talk to us about how that came about and the support and love that you had from your foster parents to get you to a position where you are right now?
I wouldn't be the person I am today without foster care. Like I was, you know, in and around, you know, some bad things at a very young age, and I went into foster care, and that's things went that way, and you know, I bounced around a few foster homes.
How difficult was that for you?
I felt like the world was picking on me. It was annoying, it was frustrating, and I was an upset, angry kid for a very long time. And then I found, you know, my foster parents, and they were amazing, and you know, facilitated me to, you know, do all the things I've done, and that's when things really changed for me.
Levi, you've been really open and honest with us and spoken so articulately well about some of your anxiety and mental struggles, and actually for you figuring out who you are and being very comfortable with that. There'll be lots of people, no doubt, not only watching this and being inspired by this, but also on that journey. What message would you have to anyone?
I mean, it sounds cliche, but as I said, you know, be unapologetically yourself and be true to yourself. You have to live in your own mind, so make it a nice place to live in and just be true to yourself.
That's amazing. Levi, thank you so much. I wish you all the very best of luck on the pitch, on the stage, with a ball in your hand or a mic in your hand. I'm no doubt that you'll absolutely smash it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugo.
I can't shake your hand, so
Now from here.
I'll give you another one.
Safe. Yeah.